Stenzel, a native Californian, and my mother was from Canada, and my dad was from Iowa, and they met in a church in Long Beach. My granddad and grandmother from Iowa had moved out as well, and he was basically had been a farmer, but he could build anything, and that's what he loved to do. And so he and my dad had built the house that I grew up in, so that's where I grew up, in Naples. In regard to the earthquake, which happened in 1933, when I was about 4.5 years old, the memories I have, there are a few that really stayed with me, because maybe they were repeated over the years, or maybe I just was they were so impressed in my memory. It was a perfectly nice day. I wasn't of school age yet, and my dad and I had gone to an after-school play that my sister was in, and I remember it being said that the teacher noticed that the children were getting very restless. Everybody was unsettled, and so she cut out a large part of the play, and everybody left early than they had expected to. So we drove home, and all three of us were in the front seat of a coupe. We had driven to our house and kind of tooted the horn for Mother to come out to open the garage door. And we were just waiting, and I can still remember Mother, reaching for the garage door, when all of a sudden my dad and my sister just fell over on me, just squashed me against the side door. And I can just remember being so upset that they should do this to me, just get off me. And when we all did get out, of course my dad and Mother and Virginia knew it was an earthquake that had struck, and just that first shock had pushed us all back and forth. And I quickly learned what it was, because there were a number of aftershocks that went on for days, as a matter of fact. But so we kind of pulled ourselves together and proceeded into the house, and every cupboard and drawer and a closet, the door was open, everything was just thrown out on the floor, and Mother never did replace all our glassware and all our plates and so on. And even in every room, including this very large old-fashioned radio that stood up high on its legs, was turned completely over on its head. We just never could figure out how that, what kind of a jolt and sway had caused that.